Hey everybody, it's Chris again. Hey, I recorded a couple of videos in the past about my project redoing my basement, some tips and tricks, and I'm working on the extension bathroom in the basement. And so one of the things that a lot of do-it-yourselfers forget is that when you do your own basement, you want to make sure you have a fire block. So basically, if you have, like I do, storage space on the other side of this wall, if you have storage space and a fire starts there, you want the fire to not be able to easily spread from one room to another. So you can accomplish that by using drywall, and then I put the fire block around it. So that's from my first project. This is what I just did the other day. So I know it looks ugly. Intent is for people not to see it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it off so that it's nice and flush with the wood. So it doesn't look as bad, but it's going to be a place that nobody's really going to see, so it doesn't really matter. It's for safety. It's not to look nice. And so what I did is I filled in the gaps with drywall, which I recommend, and then I put in the fire block. So when I did the fire block there, I used a different type. I didn't realize that the different types are different quality. So what I used for here, I used Great Stuff FireBlock. Now, I used, I think, 3M or another type of fire block before. I had a great experience with it. It shot into the gaps where I needed it and functioned as you would expect. Now, the problem with this stuff, I'll show you, is this. See where it's coming out along at the bottom of the base? So imagine, you're using this to put in the fire block, and this stuff is just shooting out at the base. It was basically a nightmare for me because this stuff got everywhere, and I was not happy at all. At first I thought it was one thing, but it ended up being two cans. So most likely that can is going to have a problem too. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to return it before I even try it, because like I said, it's literally a nightmare when that stuff is running down your arm. It is not something you want happening. So do not get Great Stuff FireBlock. Maybe I just got a bad batch, who knows, but why gamble? Because you don't want this to go in places where you don't intend it. So just a little tip and my review of the Great Stuff FireBlock and why you should not get it.